definitely adding us on, and it's all love. We just put it on YouTube. It's almost 10,000 hits on YouTube already. So it's definitely, the buzz is coming out on it, man. We do it one day at a time, man. It's gonna be that summer joint.
I want everybody to download that.
Summer joint, man.
Yes, that's totally my summer joint.
We're gonna put that in rotation right here, Genesis Radio.
Totally.
You already know that.
Definitely. Oh man, I'm gonna go make another baby to that one.
Yeah. So the Force MDs, the comments that were made during the break was that the Force MDs was very responsible for making a lot of babies. I was too young. I was too young at the time, but I swear that is the truth. Stevie D, the Force MDs, he's the hierarchy of the Force MDs. And I am interested in knowing, again, because I was a little younger,
right,
how did it all start? How did this happen? Try to give me a...
Yeah, I'm going to give y'all a breakdown. I'm going to give y'all...
Go ahead, put the glasses on. Go ahead, Stevie.
Please.
Go ahead, Stevie.
All right, now, we definitely started out from Staten Island, New York. Now, everybody knows Staten Island was the forgotten borough of all the 5 boroughs in New York.
That's right.
But somebody had to make some noise. You had a couple of groups out there do anything to Staten Island, but we was one of the groups that broke the barrier, went up to Harlem, Bronx,
right,
Brooklyn. Really just let everybody know that Staten Island does have talent out there and we can do things.
Right.
Yes, so...
Change the game. Change the game.
We started out in the harbor. We called ourselves the Lundy Brothers at first. It was me, Stevie D, my brother TC, rest in peace, and my other brother Khalil. There's 3 of us called the Lundy Brothers. And we used to sing in front of all the projects out there that had little audiences out in the projects. And, we was there, showtime. Come go see the Lundy Brothers outside. Later on, our uncle joined the group. His name is Jesse Daniels.
Right.
So we couldn't call him a Lundy brother because his last name was Daniels. So we changed the group to the Fantastic LDs. LD standing for Lundys and Daniels. So
that's dope.
We were on numerous talent shows as the LDs, and one day Jesse, this is the fame of Jesse, he says, "Let's go on the Staten Island Ferry, man."
Yes.
I see this guy singing country songs on the Staten Island Ferry.
Yes.
He has a big guitar case out, man. I'm telling y'all, if he could make some money, we could make some money. 'Cause he's very good in impersonating a lot of like Michael Jackson, doing the Jackson 5, Elvis Presley, impersonating a lot of acts that we watched on TV. So he said, "Yo, I'm telling you, if we sing and do what we did at the talent show on the boat, we could make some money just like this guitar player guy's making." So
I remember that basket. Remember the basket you guys had? And they would put money in there, and it would be full to the top.
Yeah,
I remember that.
We were scared at first, but we finally did it, and we became a ferry boat hit.
Yes.
Right. Staten
Island Ferry.
And our motto was, if you're broke, let's hit the boat.
That's right.
That's simple. And we should do that now. While I was doing that, I was also rapping with a fellow partner of mine, Mercury's like my second cousin.
Right.
Mercury, he introduced me to rap.
I miss
Steve, man, this rap thing is real big, man. The Bronx, man. We from Staten. Yeah. So he kind of showed me how to do it. I was just used to singing on the boat, singing. So that's why when you see the Force MCs and we are harmonizing and stuff, that comes from me singing on the Staten Island Ferry, blended in with Mercury. We brought that little vibe.
Originators.
We brought that vibe to the hip hop scene.
That.
So we was the first ones. We was called Dr. Rock and the Force MCs.
That's
right. Dr. Rock was our DJ in Staten Island. He's like very popular DJ. So one time we was on a ferry boat, and these guys from Harlem giving out flyers. Hey man, we was beating on a boat with I'm Stevie D and I'm Mercury with the Force MCs and blah, 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 blah. And he goes, "Hey man, you guys sound good, man. Won't you guys come to Harlem World and see if you can do that on the mic in Harlem World?" We always practice on the boat. So we practice our rap routines.
I love it.
That's right.
So Mercury says, I said, "Man, Harlem World, man, that's another borough, man. I'm scared. They're probably looking at us like we're crazy." We from Staten Island.
Staten Island,
Mercury,
right.
Just him traveling from the Bronx, coming telling me about things. He said, "Come on, Steve, do it." So I said, "All right, let's go do it." So we went to Harlem World. They introduced us. "Hey, we got these guys from Staten Island." And everybody started
laughing.
Matter of fact, Gilligan's Island. They kept making jokes about us.
Yeah.
But once we got on that microphone,
shut it down.
That's everybody's mouth was like, "These guys are really good." Wow.
That's right.
From that day on, I like to give Charlie Rock, Son of Sam, my props. You hear me, Van Silk. These guys, they got us coming. They kept us coming back and forth to Harlem World. We started going to the Bronx, and our names started getting known. Hey, these guys little harmonizing MCs and blah blah blah.
Right.
And our tapes.
Richard T brought you up to the T Connection.
Yeah, T Connection, yeah, with all the spots. Zoo Nation anniversary, Zoo anniversary, and all that. So we had a name for some C's that's hitting the streets, but the LDs, my other group, singing on Staten Island Ferry, because I was divided these two groups. Mr. Magic from WBLS seen the LDs.
Oh my goodness, I remember that.
This is how crazy this is. Mr. Magic seen us as the LDs singing on a boat, doing all the Jackson 5 stuff. Mr. Magic said, hey man, you guys are good, man. You guys ever think about trying to get a record deal? And we didn't believe he was Mr. Magic. Man, you ain't Mr. Magic, man. Until he showed us a 8x10 picture of himself, black and white.
Right, we didn't have social media back then.
He had to go in the suitcase. Yeah, I am Mr.
We didn't
Magic.
have Facebook.
He said, oh man,
Google that.
yeah, he
Right.
said, this guy really is Mr. Magic. He was like, wow. So he said, man, I want you guys to meet me. This guy named Tom Silverman's record. He made Planet Rock for Africa Rambada. You guys meet me at his house this certain time, this certain time, this certain time. And he was like, all right, cool. So you for real, man? See, I'm for real, man. So what happens is going to break the group down so you guys know how to group the whole, the force became the group. Now look, I want you to, this is very, very important. People don't know.
Pay attention, everybody.
All right, now, I'm just saying, look, I want you to listen to the names now. The LDs were me, TC, Jesse, and Khalil. Right? Force MCs were me, Mercury, Dr. Rock, and later on came my cousin K1, but K1 was locked up at the time when we got the deal.
Right.
So, Mr. Magic said, I want you guys to come to the LDs, I want you guys to come there and sing for Tommy Boy. Maybe he wants to sing a group. So we came there. Before we got there, Khalil, my brother Khalil, he's like, yo, I want to go with y'all to this audition with Tommy Boy, but I'm ready to go into the mosque. Me and my girls going to the mosque, become Muslims. Because I was already a 5%. You know, Rock came to 5%.
Right.
Khalil was already like at 120 degrees, 5% already. And he wanted to go to the mosque. He just wanted to explore his, his
religion or whatever, spirituality. Right.
Exactly. So that left me, Jesse, and TC as the LDs. I guess us three better go. And I said, nah, man. Let me get Mercury, man. And
Mercury.
Yeah, let me get Mercury.
That boy
Mercury can rap too. We can show him he can
talented.
rap too. And he said, yeah, that's a good idea. So that's when I got Merc. I said, Merc, man, we going to this audition. Oh, yeah, let's go then. Boom. On our way to the audition on the ferry boat, we bump into Trisco. Trisco was also in a group in Staten Island called Cook Corporation. It was like the other big group in Staten Island. And they broke up. And Trisco said, where y'all going, man? And this is like the Wizard of Oz, man, for real. Like, so he said, yo, man, we about to go to see Tommy Boy from Tommy Boy Records. He said, yeah. He said, damn, man, I just broke up with my group, man. Can I go with y'all? TC, my brother, says, what the hell, man? Why not, man? Come on, Trisco. Come on, Trisco can sing. We know
Trisco
can sing.
could
blow. Yeah, Trisco
sing.
can
Oh,
yeah.
my
So
goodness.
he said, all right, what the hell? We brought Trisco along. Plus, he was a childhood friend,
Of course.
We brought him along. So that made it TC, Jesse, me, Trisco, and Mercury. That was the five.
That was the five.
Yes, Dr. Rock came along for the first. That's why you see him on the album, because Dr. Rock came along. But when we got to Tommy Boy's office, wow, it's a little more to you guys than
we anticipated.
And we said, yo, but we sing any raps. We did on the boat. And said, and plus we rap too. So me and Mercury started doing rap. I'm Force MCs. I'm Stevie D. And Tommy Boy said, holy crap. I heard about you guys, Force MCs, because Mighty Mike C from the Fearless Four was telling him about us. Yo, you gotta look for these guys at Force MCs. They're dope from Staten Island. So he says, well, look, I got you guys and I got you guys, but I was in two groups. He said, I got both of you guys at the same time, so that's good. So he had all the singing and the rap talent all in one bunch.
Right.
Now, this is the key right here. This is the key thing right here. So he's looking at us now. Okay, LDs, Force MCs. What's the name of your group now? What's the name of all your groups? We couldn't say LDs because Mercury and Trisco has different last names.
Right.
We couldn't answer the LDs, Lundy Daniels last name. Says, what are we gonna do? Force. Force can cover everybody's last name. So we can't say no last name. We can't say MCs because we're gonna change the Force. We gotta say MDs to make it not look like we're MCs. Force MDs. Got
the
you.
history of Force. Oh,
There you
my
go.
goodness.
Thank you. Thank
Got
you.
it? You got it?
And I never even knew this.
I
never knew this. This is
It's the
incredible.
history. It's the
And the
history.
people that he's talking about, I know all of them or knew all of them.
Yes.
And to think about all the struggle you guys had to go
Yeah,
through,
yeah.
And to actually see it come to fruition and see the success, it is unbelievable.
Yeah, I remember making "Let Me Love You" for the first time, and I was scared. I was like, I hope people like this song, please. Please let people like this song. I remember on the train listening to my headphones, and next thing you
Baby
know,
number one.
Y'all over here like 4 babies behind you guys, the foursome D.
yeah. That set it all off. Now, real quick, for I don't want. Reason why we came out with the Letterman sweaters. Like, all the people sung the unsung who didn't see the unsung, just to know, they want to know why y'all came out with the big F song, man. Like, we did that off of Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. I don't know.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
They had a big tees with their shirts, Letterman tees. So, what Tommy Boy said, he was a big fan of Frankie Lyman, and TC, my brother TC was, who said, hey man, we should make you guys like the doo-wop hip hop. You know, and that's how the
Oh
R&B
my goodness!
Yeah, so
I
we
never
was the
knew
first,
this.
We were the pioneers, one of the true pioneers of R&B hip hop.
That's right.
Look
Absolutely,
at history.
hands
They opened
down.
doors, all these groups you
But
see
you know
now.
what? And that's why till today y'all still in demand.
Yes.
That's exactly why today. Because you know what? I look at all the pioneers. And
So
you,
true.
You know, I talk to everybody. You know, I talk to Kaz and AD
Yeah.
and everybody. You know, and I know what they contributed to hip hop, right?
Exactly.
But they want to know why the phone ain't ringing. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
there's certain things, elements that you needed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also we talked about those bridges. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's best to say nothing. You know what I mean? But again, because you guys was the first ones with that element of blending the two.
Right.
The R&B,
Right.
Doo-wop.
Yeah.
the hip hop.
Rapping.
And y'all brought it all because and then y'all gave a show. See, y'all didn't just stand on, with the microphone.
Showmanship,
and
exactly.
bop. You know what I mean? I remember,
Yeah.
man, Trisco flipping across the whole damn
my
stage. And we
goodness.
saying, is this dude gonna fall off the stage?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, like,
Yeah, a lot of that came,
Is
a lot of
this
that
real?
came from.
Y'all made a lot of
you're
people step their game up.
You're
Their show
100%
game
right.
up.
He's 100% right. He's 100% right.
I was right
people,
there.
People were scared to come on after us a lot. Like when we used to tour a lot.
right
Yeah,
there.
shut the show
Because,
down.
and see,
Yeah.
what he just said, people don't realize, like, back then, like the Budweiser Superfest and all that stuff, it was like a battle.
Yeah.
It was
Right.
always a competition.
He's 100% right.
You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? If you stayed on that stage 2 minutes longer than you were supposed to, they ready to fight.
Stop.
Am I lying?
Yeah, that's true.
See, I was too
Am I-
young to
Yeah.
witness this
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
let me
upset
tell
that
you,
I wasn't there.
Listen, I'm not throwing no shade, but I'm keeping it 100 proof. Even back in the days with New Edition, we was on tour with New Edition. They told us to tone our showdowns. They'll kick us off the tour.
That's right.
Because our energy level was a little up. You know,
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
This is true story. All
you
right.
can't
know.
outshine the master.
Yeah. They want us to. Their manager told us to tone our showdown, else we're gonna get kicked off the tour. So we had to do. They used to, not New Edition. We have nothing against them because they are boys, but it's their management people.
Yeah.
They had.
The management
they
always
used to move our stage up more so we can't flip,
That's
dance.
right.
They did all
That's
types
right.
of crazy
That's right.
stuff back then.
That's right.
We all a family.
And because a lot of people realize, because of them and their show, is why when you started doing show dates with people, they would have the black curtain. And they would make some groups perform in front of the curtain. So that way you had limited space to do your due.
Right.
And then when the main act was on, then they
Open the curtain
Open the
up.
curtains
Oh my
up.
God, I didn't know this.
yeah.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
I was so naive to I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Do you still experience these type of things?
Sometimes, but we just keep our thing. I don't want. Yeah, we do.
It is.
We still put on our high power show. That's
They
the
still
only
do
thing.
it.
We still do our thing, and people know that. So we just keep it going. People shades.
Stevie T is about to throw some shade. No, we're not gonna throw no shade.
It's nothing like when you can keep it 100.
Right.
You know what I mean? And see, sometimes people be just bumping their gums to big themselves up. You know what I mean? But see, me, I'm an old bull. I've been there, done that.
You don't, right.
When I can say, yeah, I was there. I remember that. He giving it to y'all 100. Straight
Right.
no chaser.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True fact.
Straight, it's straight no chaser. You know what I mean? Because trust me, I looked at quite a few unsungs, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna point over there.
Yeah.
And everything won 100.
Yeah.
Everything won 100.
We pointed
You
at
know?
Dave Hollister.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Everything.
Diana just
Well, she didn't even dry snitch. She just, man, you know what I mean? You know?
My bad. Diana's real talking now.
She didn't even, but like I said, everybody don't keep it 100. You know what I mean? They
Right.
cater it, they make it appealing. You know what I mean? And they leave out
That's the
stuff.
part of the entertainment business that I just don't like. I just don't like that part about the entertainment business. And oftentimes I think to myself, and I don't know if you feel this way too, because when you and I had that conversation, I truly don't feel like I fit in ever. But like you just do it so seamlessly. I guess too because you've been doing it for so long, you kind of mastered it.
Yeah, it's just
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
It's just,
I kid you not. When I looked at the New Edition biopic, right, and they didn't include y'all in any of the show stuff or nothing, didn't even mention y'all. You know what I'm saying? And when they portrayed Bobby Brown, right, and I'm saying all the stuff you see Bobby doing, Jesse taught him that.
That's it.
Jesse. It was like Jesse was like, you know, you're supposed to be doing this, right?
Right.
You know, you the star, right?
it really boils down to, we both, us and New Edition, were both influenced by the Jackson 5, and we both had pieces, some of that in our shows. Jesse was like, Jesse's the Michael Jackson fanatic. Jesse,
he is.
With a drop of a dime.
Oh my goodness, he will do Michael Jackson.
Instilled in Ralph and Jesse, so we all had that, but we added Smokey, all those different elements. See, back then, I'm not saying now. This is ridiculous now. They just got so much power and so much more records that we have. This is when we both started at the same time. The thing with us is we was both a 5-man group. We both stepping, and we just had a little more hip hop appeal more to our show. A little more versatility to our show than we had.
That's before they believed in hip hop.
Right, exactly. Even
that's true.
We have another documentary called Foursome D's Relived, and even Bell Biv DeVoe admitted, y'all was the first to do the hip hop. They admit that y'all was the first to do the hip hop, and they says, because back in the days on the tour, we was touring with y'all. It was a rivalry, man. We was friends, but this they admit
Can I share something? A little bit of drama. I went on a date with one of them, and I brought you up. And should I snitch? Because you know me, I don't care.
Might as well.
I went on a date with Mike. Right?
Okay.
I went on a date with Mike, and it was in Inglewood Cliffs, New Jersey. And I remember saying, I'm from Staten Island, and, the Foursome D's, this, that, and the third. And he was just sitting there like, looking at me like, and I didn't get it. I didn't understand. But now with this conversation, now I get why he wasn't so overwhelmingly happy like I was.
Well, look, check this out. Let's jump into one of their classic hits.
Yes, could we please?
K-Love, you got that queued up?
I want to hear Let Me Love You.
Let's do it, man. Let's jump right in that, and we're going to be right back.
I want to be right back, and I want to come back. When you guys come back, we're going to find out how to get his book. We're going to find out how to follow him, how to reach him, how to book him, all that other good stuff.
It's good to talk about BB King's we got coming up.
Absolutely.
Oh, BB King's coming up. That's right.
Yeah, June 3rd.
All right,
So
listen.
as we come back, let's jump in this music,
Let's jump
and
to
we're
the
going to
song.
be right back at y'all.
We'll be right back, guys. Thank you so much. Mwah.